Hi, my name is Rakesh. I'm a 23-year-old young person coming from the state of Telangana, India, who's very passionate about youth work and who loves advocating for youth rights. Coming from a middle class family, I never had a space for self exploration and inclusion. I now know the significance of it since I know the value of it. As a young adolescent during my teenage, I was never familiar with all these terms such as sex, sexuality, gender, interfaith, masturbation, menstruation, periods, etc., 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 which I was always asked or advised to keep quiet about, have to hush hush in order to speak out about these things. I vividly remember this moment when I was 13 or 14 years old. My mother stopped me from asking questions about menstruation and periods. My sister always used to feel awkward to buy sanitary pads and never allowed me to know what was there behind those black covers which are wrapped with pads. And as a young adolescent, I always used to feel so confused and curious and perplexed about all these things. Eventually, it was never surprising to know, according to statistics, that a lot of schools and teachers hesitated to explain about the chapters or lessons on reproduction and sexual health. And as usual, as students, we were never allowed to ask any questions about these things. However, as a growing young person of this society, navigating through these challenges and experiences, I always wanted to create a safe space for every young adolescent and youth. And that's when I started the Young Zoomers Club, an online platform established in 2019 with an intention to provide equitable and skill development education, as part of which a lot of topics that were considered as taboo, such as comprehensive sexuality education, sexual reproductive health and rights, etc., etc., are questioned and discussed. Sexual reproductive health and rights, comprehensive sexuality education, family planning, decision making, these kind of concepts are significant in every growing young person's life, as the knowledge of these things will equip every young person with the right set of skills and knowledge and values to empower and realize them about their health and well-being. Thus, I conclude by saying this statement that if not now, then when? If not we, then who?